Look who is home. Hello, hello. Hi. Yes, I made it home from the hospital. Unfortunately, fortunately, I'm home. Feeling the daggum same. Hi, Kenya. Hi, Anointed Song. Told them I was gonna let them. Yes, I'm home. Hey, Sheila Kitchenberry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took me a minute to get home because I forgot I didn't have dinner before I went in there. So stopped to try and get something to eat in one place and got there at like 9:04 and they closed at 9. So I had to come home, feed my dogs again, apparently. Go to my studio, get my laptop and my bags and stuff that I left over there back. And now I'm here. Um, yes, I am feeling a good bit better, but I'm feeling better because I'm home. But I'm gonna have to follow up with some doctors. Unfortunately, Sheila Cushionberry, I was streaming live from hospital. I went to the ER. I was not feeling, and blood pressure was extremely high, so get it checked out. Everything was okay. Hey, Tracy. Sora, thank you. I'm glad to be home. And then I was telling y'all I was gonna show y'all my shirt when I got home. Went over there to get my laptop. Cannot find what I did with my shirt. I'm happy right now. I don't know what I did with my shirt. Coming in and out of the volume. Yeah, I'm not in my studio. So I'm not in my I don't have my fancy microphone set up. So yeah. Thank you, Catherine. Try this. If it doesn't work, let me know. Figure out something. Let's try this. That work? Or am I quiet? Can you read lips? Hear me? Or no? Or nah? I can hear you. Okay, cool. I can read lips. I'm glad somebody can. I'm sorry. I don't know about the in and out thing. So hopefully it'll but at any rate, yes, I wanted to pop back in, let you guys know I am God. So I have what I've decided to do was computer work, some digitizing, and for research on this rhinestone cowboy idea I have. Sorry. Um, and then it could be because I have like a ton of stuff running in the background. I wasn't here to get all of that cleared away before logging in. I didn't want to logging in at midnight, so probably stuff lagging in the background, make it sound mess up. Ooh, I see I got shade in here. So at any rate, I am going to work on some sizing, like I said. Oh, I can show y'all the template I made because I did bring that. This is the template I made, and it is so soft. This is like suede, like I was telling you earlier, and you dump the stones out on it. For those that don't know, dump the stones out on it, and then you smooth it, and all the little stones fall into place. Sticky paper, lay it over the top, and when you pick it up, it picks it up with the glue side up on the stones, and you lay it on your shirt or bag or whatever the case may be. Put it in a heat press and apply the stones with the heat press because they have glue on the back. If you get into it or looking to get into it, get what's called hot fix stones. They're the stones that have the glue back, and you apply it. So that's my latest endeavor for those who did not get to get in earlier and see that I'm going to try and dabble in doing rhinestones. How cool is that? So I don't have the fancy machine. According to the guy at Rhinestone World, telling me I don't need the machine. I had a cutting machine, and even then I don't have to have the cutting machine. He said that I could order templates from them, but he said it's more expensive if I just buy the design from them and cut the template out myself. I save money. So I thought it was really cool, and I went ahead and bought the flocking. Anointed Song says she uses the green template material. I didn't see green. They only had the blue there. I got it at a trade show. So that's pretty much all they had. And I bought a few of Sheila Cushionberry. I know that's right. Sparkles always a good thing. I like things that sparkle. Trust me, when I made my shirt, I was like, oh, I love my shirt. That's why it's frustrating. I don't have it to show it. So I'll have to probably post that in the picture. I've already spilled the beans. I'm gonna get into doing. So, um, is Tracy Jones? You were rhinestones, and that's really, it's not the flock if you're layering design. Okay, I'm okay. All of my tests were a-okay, very good, absolutely great. So I'm that, thank goodness. Um, Anointed Song. I haven't gotten into layering designs just yet. I was thrilled to be able to do the one color one color design. So far that's all I've done. Um as I had mentioned, this trade show that I got this from, I went Thursday and got this, and I was just yesterday able to try it out with a heat press. Um and it turned out so beautiful. I mean, cuz to show you how green I am with this, when I found this design and picked it to, I did not know it was going to be big. I didn't read all the details. I didn't pay attention to everything. The most important thing I knew to look for was a template that fit my size stones. I only had one size of stones, which was S10, SS10 or something. So this design was the only design that had that stone size. So I was not expecting it big. And when I put this on my Cricut, when I tell you it took an hour to cut this out, wasn't pleased because it went over every single one of these circles twice. It took an hour to cut this out, which was fine because I was doing other things, embroidery things anyway in the background. So that was okay for me. But if I was in a rush, that would have sucked because I didn't know any better. But now I know, and I know to pay attention to the size next time. But it did actually turn out to be awesome. I hate I don't have it to show you guys, but I'll get a picture and show you all. But yeah, so once I learn to layer, that's gonna be really cool. Um, that annoying song. So once I get to do layering, that's gonna be really excited about it because I love blingy and flashy stuff. Matter of fact, it's funny. I was shopping for stones. Stones. Crazy. I was shopping for stones. I know you. I think yeah, you had mentioned finding a place with a better deal with some stones. I went on Amazon. Then I went. But first, I went to Rhinestone World to look at the average price of what they had. I went to Amazon and looked at some of their stones, and then I went to other website, I can't remember, but see all the different colors and all the pretty blingy stones, man. I was like, oh my god, a ball. You said material is known as sticky flock, magic flock, and just plain flock. Okay, well that's good to know because I'm not gonna know what is what and what does what and what doesn't. So this gonna it's a new learning curve. But I understand there are tons of videos out there, rhinestones, but I have been slammed with orders this week, and I have to get them done this week because I'm leaving for a week out of town. So once I'm gone, I have my embroidery. That's why I was like trying to get that done. So I'll probably have plenty of time, I hope, on vacation to down and look at videos. I'm really excited about doing. They look like they're gonna, because I was thinking about doing some onesies for my grandson and his brother. I can't do rhinestones for them. They're boys, so that wouldn't be cool. Have them out. So, and my granddaughter just moved to Nebraska, so I gotta find some folks to bling some stuff out for. So, yeah, you were talking about the other kind of vinyl because it's less expensive. Yeah, this template stuff. Oh, so soft. I like it actually. I have the roll. Y'all probably have seen the roll. So, is anyone else? I see Miss Jones is um Rhinestone. Sorry, Anointed. Apparently rhinestones. Anyone else? Okay, for those that do rhinestones, what tips would you bring rhinestones? Because when I tell you, hey Miss Social Deb, but I tell you sitting there and I was brushing them things back and forth, and I don't want to say I was struggling, but it was like, wow, this is taking. And to make sure that stones are in every little crevice and whatnot, I was like, oh my god, that was a lot more time consuming than expected. So if you have tips, rhinestones too, that you've done them, you're not doing them brushing circles. Thank you. Definitely. I wasn't. I was just going. Uh, I wasn't doing wax on, wax off. I was, going like this. Sounds tedious. I'm telling you, it was tedious. I was like, oh, yeah. But I was determined to at least do one successful one if I liked it and liked the results, and I was hooked. As soon as that thing came up off the press, I was hooked. It was over. I said, yeah, no, we're gonna be blowing out all kind of stuff around. My first time I glued the back of the shirt. Uh-oh. What are you putting rhinestones on? As of right now, my first successful rhinestone was a t-shirt that I can't find. It yes. Um not in my bag, so I don't know what I did with it, and I was gonna put it on for the thing. But I did a t-shirt. So from this point forward, I do want to do a hat. Got an idea for a hat. Belts. A couple of bags, probably just to give them a shot. I just bought a whole thing of bags. So hopefully I can, try it out just to put a pressing sheet shirt because learn the hard way. Yeah. Is it worth it after you can time involved? Okay. So the other part to it. I haven't actually looked at what people are charging yet. So I'm looking at the pricing, like for instance, give me because oh god, Excuse me. I'm in the bed, junkie room. Okay. So here is the roll, right? And I don't know how many yards is on it because I done took the daggone wrapping off. But this is the roll, and it's pretty thick. So how much on it? And here's the only piece that I've taken off of this, right? So this was $55, and he said that it was on sale, $10 off, so $65 normally. But I got this for $55. So to me, that's a considerable investment. You know, um, a lot of my stabilizers is not this, but that's okay. I understand it's a specialty material. So I had to buy that. I had to buy the template. $3. Templates are so inexpensive out there on Etsy, whatnot, and Rhinestone World even had some that were free. So you gotta buy the template if you don't have one, or make one yourself. I have a Cricut, so I didn't have to buy a cutting machine, but if you don't buy one, I don't have a heat press, but I have access to one. If you don't have a heat press, you'd have to get one. Whereas the heat press, $150. Cricut, about the same, $150, so about $300. So it's a pretty minimal initial, somewhat minimal startup. The stones are kind of pricey in my opinion, so that's why. Oh, it's five yards from Ryan. I couldn't remember how much, but Miss Tracy would probably get a better idea of where to get stones from that were cheaper. I did find one source that is very cheap, but I would have to wait forever for them. So ordering them like directly from China will take me a get them, but they're very inexpensive. But I get a lot more for my money. So I don't know. That's gonna be a loaded question, Cushionberry, because at this point I don't know which you guys. Oh, $30 to $40 a shirt. Stars. Okay, so $30 to $40 a shirt to bling it out. Now wait a minute, wait a minute. And yo, you can't use a regular iron. Well, I've seen it done on YouTube, but I was not about to do that because I wanted it done correctly. And if I'm going to be selling it, it's going to be done. I'm not going to use no iron. But can you that or Miss Tracy, you're saying $30 to $40 a shirt? How big of a design for that price? And that was the other thing, because this was huge. This was a whole pack and a half of stones. My shirt. So I can only, and that one pack at the show was $10. So that was $15 worth of stones. And to sell a shirt for $30 to $40. Well, my shirt will probably be maybe about $5. Not even that much. So I can see that. I can see that for size. But I guess a lot of it depends on how many stones. Now that's the other thing at the trade show. They were selling the software that calculates all of that for you. Like, here's the design, here's how many stones you're going to use in this design, this is how much you're going to be paying for this many stones, and so this is how much money you should be charging for that item. And I thought that was pretty cool. That's pretty for them to, go ahead and pre-think the whole process all the way out and make a software program. So I thought that was really cool. I don't know, do you guys use that software from Rhinestone World or something? Says it's usually 3 times your material plus 10. And Miss Cushionberry, that's the other thing. The time that it takes to cut out one pattern at a time. I was like, an hour. Can't rush. So yeah. Oh, you do use it? Okay. It was interesting. I think there's a trial period out on the website. Silhouette Studio or Sure Cuts a Lot. Now, I was watching a video last night on Sure Cuts a Lot, and I didn't get to finish. I was thinking about getting it. Okay, if you keep your template dust free, it will last forever. And that was the other thing that I thought was really cool. Um, Investing in making a template and a template over and over was a really good idea. Um, Making personalized templates, or because you're actually having to make a template. So the cost, he was saying the cost for that should be more when you're charging the customers, sort of like a basic template for anybody over and over. I thought that was an interesting concept. Because I guess the same principle applies with embroidery. Make templates or designs, custom designs. I don't know. Interesting concept. I mean, interesting endeavor, rather, I should say, to go into. Personalized templates are, or you should charge a setup fee. And Anointed Song, I want the TRW software, but I use an old program. I haven't heard of WinPC. But the Rhinestone World is at the TRW software. They were showing it when I got there, but I didn't feel like um sitting and watching the whole thing because I was very long in that section. Okay. So I may try download and try the demo version, how it goes, because I do want to try one. I'm That's why I didn't get a notification this time. How do I get the notifications on both cell and computer? So it's not to miss you when you sneak on, Miss Ma'am. If you guys can help out, if somebody else knows about turning on the notifications, because the only ones I know are you click the bell under subscribe, and it's supposed to notify you with everything that if you click the bell. So I don't know why the bell isn't working on the phone. Trip with some of that stuff, but with the rhinestones, I didn't hang around. I'm trying to make, but oh, I want to. That was why I invested in Sew It Pro for myself. Yeah, sometimes you're absolutely right on that. I wanted to invest in Sew It Pro because I wanted to make my own designs, or arrange my own designs, rather, I should say. But then I went into digitizing because I want my own design. So it's going to be kind of similar with rhinestones as I get ideas for designs I want. The guy was like, "Oh, you can just send us a picture of what make the rhinestone pattern for you." That's cool and all, but I kind of want to do it myself. Because like there's one design I want to do for myself that I know is, and I shouldn't be public for, but I probably shouldn't be duplicating that particular design, but I want to duplicate it because I want to see how cool it's going to turn out because I know it's going to be fly. So it's like I really want to, get that worked out and see if I can do it. But that's a whole nother avenue of something else I'm gonna have to learn, and that's take it away. Very careful with how much I invest in. Tracy Jones, I make all my own patterns. Girlfriend, that it's almost like that's the only way to be, because you have to, have control over what. But with this one, I bought this. Like I said, I did not make this, and it wasn't expensive, and I'm very pleased out. Miss Sheila. Oh, Tracy Jones, TRW with Coral Draw. It's expensive. I believe I paid $550 for. That's not that bad considering that a lot of the digitizing softwares are $1,000. If this is a form of digitizing with that software, I'd be willing to do it. Corel Draw though, I'm not sure if I would need that. I have the Adobe, so I probably could use that. Social dev, that's a good idea to make sure your notifications are turned on for YouTube under cellular data, and that way your notifications should come through. It gives you size control. Now that's cool. What do you mean size as far as stones, or make this smaller? I like to learn. Cushenberry says, I've seen numerous complaints lately about people not getting notified of live feeds. Lots of people happy with. I've heard that over and over and over again. All I can say is I'm sorry, because I only know what I know with you to click the bell and help people. And I really want to help. That's all. TRW only works with Corel Draw. That's what's up. Well, see, I'm learning. I appreciate knowing all of this ahead of time. So I will have to do both. Well, with the demo version on the website, I don't have Corel Draw. So will it come with Corel Draw, a demo version of that, and TR? Am I gonna have to pay you to do my like Tracy Jones? Will you do that? Pay you to do my designs? That's oh my gosh. H, what's that? Oh, they sell it together. Okay. All right. So hopefully, and what's sad is I really don't want to learn crazy. Um, so I may consider taking the lazy route and just buying designs that I see out castle, at least for a while until I get a place where I have time. Oh, you have to download a trial version of Social Dead. So that's all. I wasn't trying to keep trying to get it. Well, I'm glad to know that because there's quite a bit I want, quite a bit I want to do, and I know customers are going to request things. The other thing, once they find out I'm doing rhinestones, they're going to request stuff. I make the and then the Cricut design space is not friendly as far as trying to make it with the design space. Thinking about trying to use that. So I'll look at make the cut. I'll also look at the RW. The other one that I was watching cuts a lot. Thank you guys. I'm learning today. That. Oh my gosh. So I appreciate you all. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you guys coming back and checking and making sure I'm okay. Thank you. And hopefully have hospital type place. Definitely that healthier. The RW recommends silhouette it as well. I bet they do. You're not trying to do another darn cut machine. I'd be so mad. Um, but I've heard really good about the silhouette. So I'm assuming it doesn't work with brother scan and cut either. That's an excellent. But probably giving them. But I'll be, connecting with you guys as time and what and cut. The Rhinestone world does have a lot of tutorials. So if you want to get into it, they have tons. And Miss Sheila Cushenberry, I will definitely be trying to keep an eye on this blipper. I am entirely too young to be fooled with this, but I've been pressure for so nothing new. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm gonna be up for a good while. And I want to let you all know how much I appreciate you. Hop back on. I stuck in the and I will be back next Sunday. Don't rise at 7 p.m. I will not be, well, I should not be here. I should be on. And I'm going to try not to push. Otherwise, and who knows, I may pop back on again. What I'm thinking about, wait a minute before I leave. For those who watch the replay, especially, and for you all as well, I wanted to do a joint video of different folks in with me video live, and I wanted to do the first test version this past Thursday. It did not go over well, so we want to try that again. If you're in the Google Plus group, send me a message, or if you're not in the Google Plus group, you can email at the baby's booty, and I'll see about sending you an email when we're looking at the next test. Okay, so when we do the next test video with however many, because I can do it, and I'm really looking forward to trying this because I. But what I also was going to, if you are in the Plus group, at times what my plan is to rather is put in a link certain times during the, that you can too have with me, and we can what I got going on in here. So that's completely unscripted and off the cuff. It won't be, my regular, like a surprise pop-up visit, just like Big Camp mentioned. It off the cuff. Looking forward to sharing that with you all. Trying to expand our experience in private group. I'm really looking about a little bit more at that level. Hi, Miss Debbie Kid. I'm about to get out of here. You guys have a good rising and out for the night. So enjoyed talking to you all, and as always, which I didn't get to say this earlier tonight with the first live video, happy embroidering to you all.